name is Jim Peterson. I teach funk guitar primarily. I do a couple of other things. Sometimes that translates into a little bit of blues, a little bit of rock, pop, R&B, sometimes even jazz, because I really like jazz as well. But that's why people come to me and want to take lessons. I got a guitar when I was very young, probably about five or six, and tinkered around with it a little bit. But my mother really encouraged me because I guess she felt like, hey, you can make something happen. My mother also was a huge guitar fan. She just loved she loved B.B. King. She loved Hendrix. She loved R&B, Junior Walker, James Brown. I mean, that was like the soundtrack. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you a funny story about my mom. My mom, when I must have been about 6 or maybe 7 years old, and Earth, Wind & Fire was playing the Philadelphia Spectrum. I grew up in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, so not too far out of Philadelphia. So my mom and some of her friends and some of my aunts decided, let's go see Earth, Wind & Fire, and let's bring little Jimmy. And so I went, and it was like nothing I ever saw. I mean, that wasn't like the only thing that contributed to like how I play now, but it's kind of burned into my mind going to this concert, looking at, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 guys on stage just playing the greatest music. Well, at Berklee, I've encountered a lot of different kinds of students, students from all over the world, and I don't approach everyone the same, but I believe that if you meet somebody where they're at, wherever that may be, and connect with them on that level, it's really not until then that you can call them higher. So I try to avoid cookie cutter kinds of approaches. There's definitely things that I do with all of my students, certain things that I want to teach them and things like that, but I try to tailor it based on like meeting them where they're at. I would start off by just playing like something just something kind of simple, or just kind of groovy. What I connected with as a Berklee student was being in an environment where there was just a lot of enthusiasm and passion about just improving and honing your craft and really loving music. It's great to be in an environment where you're around so many like-minded people. It's kind of like in the movies where you see those kung fu monasteries in the mountains, and there's like 20 guys in a yard, and they're all doing like these moves and stuff like that. That's kind of what it was for me, and the circle of friends that I had when I was here, some of who are actually still teaching, who are teaching here now, Tomo and Bruce and other guys, but we were always about, hey, did you learn this lick? Did you learn that lick? Here's how I play this. Here's how I play that. Can you play it at 90? Can you play it at 110? Oh, no, you didn't figure that right. And we were just constantly, it was iron sharpening iron. And I just love that. It was really, really, really great for me. And I think it's that way now, even more so. I think at this day and age with technology, how that's changed the whole music industry. Berklee has stayed, in lockstep with that, and that's great. So I got this song called Funk Jit-su.
Okay.
And it's got this cool slap part that goes. Okay, and then there's a nice funk guitar part over that. So there's a lot of little techniques that go into funk guitar they're not exactly academic. They're more connected to how you internalize the part, how you feel with the rhythm. I'm big on playing the whole groove, not just the guitar part. If someone says, hey, well, what funk guitar player should I listen to? Well, I mean, listen to funk guitar players, but also listen to the band.